Alex Marshall never intended to return to his grandfather's house. The attic had been off limits when he was a child. His mother's sharp warnings always laced with something that felt less like fear and more like reverence. But now, with his grandfather gone, the house was his, and the attic door, long forgotten beneath layers of dust, stood slightly ajar. The air was thick with neglect, carrying the scent of mothballs and something metallic. The wooden floor groaned under his steps as he ventured deeper into the attic's gloom. Boxes slumped under their own weight, forgotten relics of a life preserved in dust. But it was the wooden chest beneath the farthest window that caught his eye. He crouched, brushing off cobwebs, and pried the lid open. Inside, nestled in worn velvet, lay an antique camera, its body engraved with intricate swirling patterns that seemed to shift when he wasn't looking directly at them. The lens, unnaturally pristine despite the years, reflected the dim light like a black hole. No brand, no markings, just a single roll of undeveloped film tucked beside it. The weight of the camera was wrong, too heavy, too cold. He should have left it there. Back in his apartment, the bathroom had been hastily transformed into a darkroom. The air reeked of developer fluid and nostalgia. Alex worked methodically, unspooling the ancient film, his fingers trembling as the images slowly emerged in the dim red glow. The first frame showed an empty hallway, the wallpaper peeling in forgotten curls. The second, a dusty parlor with an old piano. But the third, his breath hedged. The attic. His grandfather's attic. The angle was impossibly familiar, as though someone had stood exactly where he had hours before. The chest was there, the same light slanting through the grime-streaked window. But something was different. The lid was open, and a figure stood beside it. Alex stumbled back, knocking over a tray of chemicals. The acrid scent stung his nose, but he barely noticed. His hands shook as he fumbled for the next photograph. The figure was closer now, blurred at the edges, as though the film had captured something it wasn't meant to. A tall shape, featureless but looming, its presence thick with intent. The final frame sent ice through his veins. His own bedroom, his own bed. The camera's perspective impossibly perched at the foot of it, and the figure, standing right beside him. A whisper slid through the room, though the windows were shut. The shadows around him stretched, deepened, pulsed.